Transforming life for life.
137.
The Ebony Way.
137, the Ebony Way. One for all for one. One for all for one. People talk to people and people understand. Awesome. 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 Our preamble just reminded me of what I had thought to talk about, and for us to also discuss and share experiences where we do have and identify the lessons we have learned. So this morning we want to consider topic beware of customers. Beware of customers. Beware of existing customers and beware of prospective customers. Beware of existing customers and beware of prospective customers. Why should we beware? We should beware because of our definition of business and entrepreneurship. Business is economic war, and entrepreneurship is economic urban warfare. Business is economic war. Entrepreneurship is economic urban warfare. As you go out to announce your business and try to grow your business, you are brought into contact with various parties. Various parties. Number one is your host community. Host community. Number two are your prospects. Prospects. Number three are customers. Number four are suppliers. Suppliers. Number five, regulatory agencies. Regulatory agencies. Yes. Regulatory agencies. All these, your relationship with them are governed by clear rules. Rules. And I call these rules of engagement. Rules of engagement. There are certain rules that have been set. It is now left for you to study those rules and also set your own rules. Your business is your courtyard. It's your game park. You can set the rules. Don't leave it to others to set the rules for you. Why? Every one of these characters that we have mentioned could become hostile and may actually be hostile from the very beginning. When we decided to set up a church in this place, we did not consider the hostility of the host community. Had we likely would not have located our church in this place, where the community itself is very, very hostile. The wife and family of Bob Marley, after his death, decided to relocate from Jamaica to Africa. And their country of first choice, Nigeria. And their place of abode that they chose, Badagry. You won't believe the scam, the demand that the people in Badagry put on this family. You won't believe the resistance.
When they could have made that place to look. Oh, God.
To cut a very long story short, Rita Marley and family relocated to Ghana. They are in Ghana as we talk now. They still live in Ghana since Bob Marley died. But they have become Ghanaians.
Where people will have been coming to come
and they have been the main attraction for blacks in diaspora. Black Americans are relocating to Ghana in droves.
Oh, yes, I remember the Great Return when I went there for excursion with my children.
Because of the presence of icons like Rita Marley. The host community. There are instances in this country where companies have come, especially in the Niger Delta, to establish companies, and the host community are making unreasonable demands before they can establish businesses in those areas that would have resulted in the prosperity of the host community. So, don't assume that the host community will be friendly. The host may actually be hostile. These instances that I've mentioned are open confrontation and resistance. But it may be more subtle than that. That is to say, they may not have the wherewithal to confront you and to stop you, but they will use everything in their arsenal to frustrate you. And how? Deliberately accessing your services in order to cripple your business. Your host community can make your business also difficult by destroying infrastructures that would have made business life easier for you. We've talked about your prospects and your customers. I said beware of customers. Anybody who is likely to impact your business in any way, I consider such a person a customer. Anybody who can impact your business, whose presence or the lack of his presence can impact your business is a customer. So your prospects, especially in our own line of business where we are people intensive and are therefore excited to grow our numbers, the number of people in our community. If you are not careful, your anxiety may be seen as a weakness that will be exploited against you. And every overture you make will be interpreted wrongly. Sometimes, out of interest, curiosity, or sincere identification with your project, they actually may become your customers. And once they become our customers, we tend to let our guards down, thinking that because they are among us, they are necessarily with us. They can be among us, yet they are not of us. Because they have come in not with your own interest at heart. Remember, business is war. And the enemy will come subtly. My take, and this is why businesses have a very high casualty rate. We tend to believe that because we have good intentions, everybody else is altruistic. That is not so at all. Most of the parties you are going to meet want to prosper at your expense. They want to enjoy your services. They want to take your values without paying a fair price. They want to drain you as much as they can while they can. That is why you must set the rules and stand and operate by those rules, no matter whose ox is God. Because many entrepreneurs and businesses, startups, believe in their own success and believe in their own values, they believe in their goodwill, they reflect that to parties that are dealing with them, and they become very gullible and susceptible to scams. We have been victims multiple times. So, how do we approach them? We can't do business with ourselves, we must do business with them. Set the rules. Set the rules. And obey the rules. You yourself must obey those rules. Be on the lookout for suppliers who would also want to shortchange you. Poor quality delivery, incomplete delivery, and it's is predominant,
Or even
especially
when
in
you
this
try to
environment.
stop it from having one man so that you have a say in the pricing of the product
Sorry?
or your margin.
Sorry?
I said even the big ones that try to
No,
triple your margin.
naturally,
I'm talking about the experience I have with my
naturally, and I don't want to mention names because we are recording. I don't know where it will be played.
where they stop their distributors from associating.
Yes,
You understand what I'm trying to say?
yes, divide and rule.
Divide and rule. So
Divide and
distributors
rule.
cannot actually determine.
Yes, because they are playing by the rules and just
But they said
that I'm enumerating now. They are seeing their distributors as potential enemies, and therefore you break them. So you are the one who is naive. If you are
when they
naive,
pass on their cost.
if you are naive, they are not naive because of their multinational experience. It's not new to them. They have built this experience and their culture for generations. It is you that is a novice. You are the one that is a newbie. You are the one that is coming to this business for the first time.
Like my auditor told me then, when they came with the vehicles, that distributor, now we want to go direct to the retailer through you. All of us are happy. Hey, they're giving us ban. We are all feeling happy. Not knowing that they've increased our own cost.
That's the Trojan horse.
But in those days, distributor being his shop, bulk breaker, they will come and collect the product. Or even if you want to supply them, we have the cost of supply. We have the transportation on top, because even have your own motor. Some people even used to come and pack motor in our shop for that job. When if customer buy, they will supply them and pay.
Which was by far better for you
Which was better for us
than the new arrangement.
Than the new arrangement when the vehicles they gave us, we are feeling happy they gave us. And we still have to pay because they added 10 naira on top of each product because of those vehicles. So it was as if they presented us to us, their big distributor, they only gave to the big ones. But on each product they've added the cost. But we pay over a long time as we are buying market.
So you actually not free.
So it's not actually free, but we were so, the razzmatazz, the flashiness.
Yes, because if
and
you
then our cost increased because the only thing they did for us was pay for the drivers, but we have to maintain the vehicle, we have to fuel the vehicle.
the truth is
Add cost to the customer.
if
Not add it to the customer that charge.
if
Supplying them.
you had taken this, beware of your customers, any gift or any, you will interrogate it because you were free to accept or refuse. It was not imposed. It was an offer. You should have interrogated it.
But there was peer pressure. You are if you are not one of the people they call as the big distributor, you will feel.
Which is one of the things we will look at, how to think. As we are talking about how to think to prosper, you also hear how not to think. That was the hard mentality. Hard mentality. That's where everybody is going, so you are going there. We must take away hard mentality from our business. True, we should be gentle as sheep, but we should not have the mentality of the sheep. That's the hard mentality, but you call it peer pressure. It wasn't peer pressure. Your peers were not pressurizing you. Because everybody was thinking that way, going that way, you just followed. It happened during the bomb blast.
All of us together.
It happened during the bomb blast. People just died out of hard mentality. Not following people, not following themselves.
Without stopping to say what is even chasing us. Nobody saw what was chasing them.
You want to be in, that's why I said before, because it is your business. You must set your rules. They must be so clear. There are certain things you will not go into, but if you don't define them before you get there, you are likely to fall into it without even knowing. Why would these people be doing this? Do they love my business more than I do? Okay. Is it free? Because by the time you have done your analysis, you'll have seen that this thing wasn't free. My cost of sale has gone up. So my profit is being taken. So I'm just incurring an extra cost for nothing. I don't need their vehicle. Products are already being moved. Customers are coming here to come and pick. Nobody is complaining. So why should I incur this additional cost? Now they make me believe that they are paying for driver, but the driver's salary is the least expense in logistics. That's the cheapest part of logistics. But I don't even need the driver in any case. Customers come to pick, so why should I?
Even the driver come and join add to our problem.
That's what I said now. I said his salary is the least. When he becomes a problem, you can't even control him. Do you know how many people they've gone to sell drinks and then they now drive the truck into river and say the thing it's gone. Drinks worth about 15 million. They want to sell at say me 3 million. They pocketed the money. Rather than bring your truck back in goods, they'll still go and crash the truck. So, doing business, if you don't see it as war, I'm sorry. If you don't see it as war, even your partner today, the person partnering with you, look at him again. Every time you must be alert. Have you not seen partners in business killing one another? You have not seen them? Even the person you are going to business with, you must also be looking at that one with one. I didn't say suspect. I didn't say don't trust. But buyer beware. Because Murphy's law, whatever can go wrong will go wrong. If you suspect that he can do it, just know that he will do it. So if he does, what will you do? This is the time now to quickly put in your own safeguards to ensure that hey, you minimize his damage or you mitigate and you are ready for him. You must be ready. You see, there's no nice guy in business. I'm sorry. There's no such thing as nice guy in business. He's a very nice person. We have learned that again and again. And if we don't rise and take out the niceness out of our mentality, we will always be victims. The regulatory agencies are coming for you. They are not coming in the interest of your business. They are coming for what they can take out of your business. I have not said break the rules. You too must know the rules and follow the rules. It's your duty. Ignorance is no excuse. That I didn't know. In fact, it is when you don't actually know that you become a victim. When you know the law, you know the rules, the regulatory agencies will respect you. Because to know is to follow. It's also to follow it according to the letters and the spirit. Now, like I said, you must establish your rules of engagement so that at all times, you are in control. And this is the main thrust of the entrepreneur, control. That is why we go into entrepreneurship. We want to take control. We want to take control of our lives. We want to take control of our finances. We want to take control of our time. We want to take control of our pleasure. We want to take control of where we live. We want to take control of our lifestyle. We want to take control of our religion. We want to take control of our faith. I want to just be who I want to be. That's entrepreneurship. If you go looking for a job, they'll say put there Muslim or Christian. You think it's not significant? They don't even give room for that one. They don't even give room for that
Now
one.
you can't even insist.
Insist. Go and set up your own company. Oh, in fact, that's why you could mark yourself out. You're not a Christian, you're not a Muslim. You are out. You are out. Even though they say patronize it, but you are out. Because they know that that's where the power is. They know that they cannot cheat you. Because when I was when I was in the bank where I worked, the man he was a Nigerian, not that was. He's a Nigerian, the founder, chairman. Ó máa ń gbé ọ̀pọ̀ wá láti ilé ẹ̀ wọ́n ti rí káàkiri ẹni tó bá jí owó òun kò tó máa lé mú. Yes. So when he didn't know how to, why did he do that? Because he himself had worked in other banks and he knows what's happening, how people are plundering. So, if you have done it now, so every staffer is looking at you like this, that you are a thief. Not potential, you are even a thief. When you come, you know that you are a thief. So you must prove it to the contrary that you are not. Mm-hmm. And the truth is, the majority are thieves. It's not there only, but even here, where we are social entrepreneurs, people are coming in for what they can scam out of us, not what they can contribute to the growth of our community. Yes. Beware of customers. The host community, the person you are prospecting may actually come in not because he believes, but he wants to come and just to enter and yes, how can I take advantage of these people? We have seen them again and again. As for the customers, this is money now. When they take our money, they don't even want to pay. They want you dead. They want you dead. Physically, spiritually, they will do anything. To you, the money may not be much, but to them, that's their life. You say, what is 50,000? 50,000 is what they will live and die for. To you, it's not significant. But for them, oh, God damn it. That is their total existence. Suppliers, they will give you poor quality. They will shortchange you. They will undersupply. They will over-invoice. They will do everything. Agents, that's another thing altogether. The regulatory agencies. So you got to set your rules quickly. How do I want to engage these ones? You must. How do I want to engage these ones? How do I want to engage these ones? They must be clear. As the entrepreneur, forget about your employees. What concerns the employee? So if you are waiting for employees to be the one that will safeguard you, you are already dead meat. You're dead meat.
Can we say employees are also customers? Or we can't look
Naturally. Because they are not the owners of the business. They are not the risk taker. They are not taking the risk. They've also come in for what they can get out of it. They didn't come and work for free. When they were coming, they were negotiating their salary. They were looking for the best. If somebody else is paying them more, they will leave you.
So they are customers also.
They are customers now.
and they have a possibility to steal from you.
They will steal. If you are just, they will take it. They are customers. Anybody whose presence or absence will affect your business is a customer. It's a customer. But if person somebody is there or you're not there, doesn't affect your business. Those are irrelevant to you. They don't mean anything to you. But if their presence, if for instance we now have area boys here, they now become part of the host community. If you don't know what they mean, go to Lagos and you understand the impact of area boys.
Yesterday morning, come and see.
Yes. If
somebody buy back.
oh yes.
They're ready to beat you. You buy market, you don't give them a word. No.
I they will destroy the market.
And nothing is happening.
So no. You don't complain. But people are trading there. Stop complaining. That's why I said you need to engage the host community correctly. They've engaged them, and that's why they are still selling that. They will have moved their things out. If you are waiting for government, I'm sorry. It's your business. It's your business. So you must define your rules of engagement. You must be very clear. And it cannot be the same thing for everybody. Okay? You must know your host community. We came here now. I don't even want to talk about the kind of things we have also been facing here. You don't know the kind of placating we have been making with money in this environment just to be sure that we are okay here. Because that is not your business. Just is that when you come, this place is open and available. Yes. So it is the entrepreneurs. Without that, but the problem the entrepreneur has is that he thinks that the purpose of his business is to make a profit. And so that's all he concentrates on. That's all he concentrates on. How he wants to make profit, not appreciating those things that could kill him, no matter how much you are making. It's not how much you make, it's what you do with what you make. It's not how much you make. I'd rather we take it slowly and we are here for 1,000 years than we grow explosively and in 10 years we have burnt out. This thing is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And let me know my last. If you outlast them, you will prosper. Because time will visit them. Time will visit them. And time changes everything. Even the dynamics of the area boys you are seeing in Lagos Island, it's time. It's time. Very soon. Very soon they will fade out. Because they will fade out. Or the market will move on. Spare parts used to be there as Panda, the one that is now at Badagry. They used to be there. Even what do you call it? Electronics. Alaba used to be at Idumota. The market will move on.
But they follow them there. If you buy something at Alaba, you must.
It's not the area boys you have there that will follow them there. It's not possible.
No, of course not.
There's another house community there.
And it's even structured.
Yes, it's structured.
You already know what you're going to pay.
Normally,
so
yes.
So that anybody can just
yes.
And
so it's not the same thing. So it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It will change. The dynamics will change. Even the dynamics will still change with time as we evolve. What if, do you have them at ShopRite?
No,
do you have them at Spa?
That's true.
Do you have them as at Just Right? So as we evolve, time will take care of certain things. So, but you must be around. You make sure that you are around. You survive. Yes. You must make sure you survive. If you survive, you will thrive. So the first thing is survival. You just need to survive. Yes. You need to survive. And then eventually, your roots will be so deep that you begin to thrive. So that is what we want to talk about. Beware of customers. Any reactions? If they still have any contributions, we'll take them before we shut that and we'll go on to some other thing. That's what I had in mind to discuss, and I think we have looked at it as much as we can. Any?
Concerning rules of engagement.
Yes.
You know, especially when it comes to host community.
Yes.
Do you think it is something one should have interaction with the host community before setting your rules, or you just want to set your rules irrespective of what they be? What I'm trying to say is that, like in my own time then, We had in my community, so all over, we already have the road. We are already paying tax to government for our, there's all this thing that you, when every year that you pay, they give you the document, you can easily apply the road. And then some people will still come to you in that environment and say, Papa, your trucks are destroying the road, that not them make them, and government make them, and that every time a truck comes in, you must pay. So at that time we were saying we can't, we paid government our own, we don't need to pay them. And if they have anything, they should pay the trucks. We were even saying the trucks should go and they are the logistics, they should know whatever their ministry, they should be going to face it. Their own is to deliver our goods to us. But we had issues because when that was happening, those truck drivers now begin to say, oh, if they say they should bring market to your side, they won't come because your area, this is what's happening. So it's affecting the business. So what I am trying to say is, if I now make a law or a rule in my business that no, I'm not going to pay because I've already paid to government, will it not give me problems?
Now, you set your rules, but you must also perfect your negotiation skills. This is our rule. Your rule is not cast in stone. It also evolves. Sometimes you say this rule will not work here. And then we set a new rule. But there must be rule. It cannot be, there must be rule. If this won't work, you set a new one. There must be rule. So that it will be clear for anybody who you assign that assignment to, these are the rules. These are how you play. Anything outside of this, get back to me. They know exactly how far they can go within the rules. If they break the rules, the penalty is now on them. Yes. I agree with you. You set the rules. You don't go to negotiate with the host community. You respond to the host community. These are my rules, but the host community is insisting, and that's why you're not going into negotiation. Sorry. That's why you're going to go into negotiation. So one of the skills an entrepreneur must have is negotiation skills. It doesn't mean that everything also the host community says that's what you must do. No. You must, you see, you can have, if for instance, it were me, I was in that situation, and my business is booming in the environment. They buy, they do. I can fix the road. And once I fix the road, the host community will now begin to pay homage to me.
They'll be shutting up.
They'll begin to defend my business. I will not buy Ashititi. But when you say I pay government, it's not concerning me. So it now depends on your vision. That is why you find Dangote. Why do you think Dangote was doing why do you think he was doing the road? You think it's because he's a philanthropist?
And they still give him the tax rebate on it.
Why not? He's going to recover that money. But he needs to do it for his business. Because if the government will not fix it, okay, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. But, blah, blah, blah. It's Dangote into road construction. That's not their business. So they have to create another rule to accommodate that inside their operation. So when you are negotiating with your host community, you are doing your CBA, your cost benefit analysis. What's the cost and what's the benefit? CBA. If we don't do it, what's the cost? Part of the cost is where now you need supply, they are not bringing it. You need to move, nobody's coming. Your business will die. So look at the cost benefit analysis. What do we do? Okay. This was going to cost us so much. We'll do it. When we do it, our business will stabilize. So how long will it take us for us to recover this money? So maybe it will take us 5 years to recover the money for increased business. Because people should not be happier. Even customers want to come. Like my own street now, I'm even afraid to invite guests to my house because of the nature of the road. Even those who actually want to come and see me, they may have to park some distance away from the house and trek down. Yes, the road. Can you imagine a road where Okada says no, it's not going?
Okada.
Yes, now. Okada is not coming, So, if I had the resources, would I fix it? Maybe yes, maybe no, but I have to look at the CBA, the cost benefit analysis. You must do that, the CBA. So yes, you still must set the rules. If you leave it to others to set the rules, they will kill you. They will kill you. You negotiate. Even with the taxman, if you still negotiate with the taxman. This tax will be paid, yes. We now negotiate. If we paid everything down, we're out of business. Can we stagger it? Yes, okay. Or can we have some forgiveness so we can pay so much lump sum and then we forgo all these other ones? Okay. So it's cost benefit analysis. You are looking at all those things. But you set your rules. But also, don't break the rules. So, that's why I keep on saying, you must also obey the rules. Without rules, wealth cannot be created. You don't create wealth where there are no rules. There must be rules. And where there are no rules, investors will not come.
Which don't happen affecting us as a
Yes, investors will not come. There must be rules. There must be rules that everybody is obeying. Government will obey the rules. Emirates have just decided they are no longer coming to Nigeria.
And even talking now, they say they must pay by dollar.
You must pay by dollar. You see what I mean?
I think that was why. Is it because Emirates cannot get their money back or what?
37 billion is more money.
And what happened? Why can't they get it back?
Am I government? Government is not paying now. Government is broke.
Hey.
So why can't they get it back? The government have money. Why don't we have light? Why don't ASU? Are they open? All the Gencos, the Discos, they are owing banks. Why? Because government agencies that are owing them are not paying. So that's the problem. Look at Innocent. Innocent supplied vehicles to Imo state government, his own home state government, and they are refusing to pay.
Why didn't they collect the vehicles?
Of course, he said the vehicles are broken down. Are you not supposed to maintain vehicles when you buy vehicles?
Hey, God. Is it all your people that paid that money?
Those are the man on knee.
Was it the one that bought it, or maybe it's the other government?
No. He's the one that bought it, and he's the one that is refused to pay.
Who is it?
Your people now, who possess the man? Your current governor now, Imo State.
But that's not too bad.
You know, I said it before now. I said you must, if you don't approach this like this and you are just thinking that everybody wants your good, it's a lie. They will kill you. They will kill you. I can hope this. Okay, the guy who agrees to supply you on credit, which you should not.
That's the mistake.
No, because it was his host. That's home government. He wanted to supply him because he wanted to showcase that the vehicles are okay. And then you are not using. He said, bring the vehicle for service every 3 months. You are not bringing since you bought it for the past, we have not even seen the vehicle. Not talk of maintenance. Rather than bring it and they take it to one mechanic who doesn't even know how Innocent Motor works. And they now bring heavy bill to government. Yes. So and then they settle themselves because they know that I cannot do that with Innocent. If you are paying that to Innocent will fix it properly. What are they doing now? They now take it to some backwash who don't understand Innocent Motors and they buy anything to put in there and then the thing is broken down. They say, you ask me to come and pay. Even the vehicle has broken down. That's not my business.
What assuming they imported the vehicle from God?
And they tell Toyota that.
Of course, Toyota will collect their money.
Toyota will collect their money up front now.
Toyota has collected their money. Which one concerns Toyota? Whether you maintain or don't maintain.
So in short, that means Innocent should have been beware of customers. You should have applied that.
Yes. They didn't have, you call them. That's where we. That's why I said you will do business again. Why? Because you are coming into a body of knowledge that, hey, I wish I had this a long time ago. But now that I have it, how can I use it? You are going to get to a point you begin to say, let me even see whether it works. And you can't lose, by the way, because we are teaching you, we are opening your eyes to where all those traps are, and then you are starting small and you are looking out for them. That's the reason why everybody is still in business. Everybody should have died. I don't even see why everybody should still be in business. I don't see why everybody should look at how many of us are here now. When we do online training, how many of us are there? Because even the people that are coming in, they are not coming in with the same motive that we have. They've come in to see what they can steal, destroy, and then kill. That's what they just want. The majority. Now you not go agree. Now you not go agree. Now you not go agree. Even Nigerian breweries, look at all these big companies. They set the rules. They determine their price. They're not waiting for you to say, customers say they don't want it. They don't care. They set their price.
They
You
will
buy
just
fine.
give you notice, and then they will now give you finish. Say you are going to increase by one by next week, 1 month. So if you want to, you have a potential to buy 10,000 or half of. They now use the opportunity again to push the market. God.
Okay, am I made the consumer? Am I also going to buy to drink? I'm going to buy now. Or am I going to drink? So I will not drink next month. I will not drink as much as I can drink now. It's not possible. Did they consult me? They didn't consult
You know
me.
the funny thing, that thing used to Jewa.
Yes, now.
For a time. Then one day my father just said, Jewa, no, don't go this wahala. No, because if they bring the price, and the funny thing is, every price increment there, your margin reduce. Maybe before they increase the price, you are any 100 naira as a distributor. By the time they do the next thing, you just like 80 naira. And then meanwhile, we're now rushing that, we don't want.
You want to make more money.
Is it not going to finish?
It's we finish now. So even the money you have gained, you have to give them back again. So why hurry yourself?
Why?
So
So
you don't do that. You what you want to do.
See, you can borrow money from the bank if they don't want to stop.
And then you not pay more. You not pay. In fact, what you said we were saving here, you pay it at interest to the bank. So you have not even saved anything.
Nothing. And we thought we were doing this.
You have just worked for the bank
And the breweries.
and the breweries.
Because we move their products. That's what my father used to say. That distributor every bank at the brewery in one.
You need to know.
It is the knowledge you want to
yes, I did that with my previous network marketing company. When they would come up with promo, go and sell, go and move. I said, me, I'm not a salesman. My own, I'm a networker. I'm to train people and duplicate myself. We're always fighting the Chinese. They didn't like me. Because me, I refuse to play by their rules. I set my own rules. And they will now say, you will not get this unless you do this. Me too, I look at it. How will I do it? Following my own way. And I'll still get it. They want you to go and borrow product. Meanwhile, when you borrow product from this Chinese, they won't take it back from you if you have not sold it. Because you must, if they give you 3 million naira worth of products, no return. You must retire it by month end. You don't care where you get the money from. So some of us go and borrow money from bank to pay them, while we still have the stock. Chinese, they are just happy on their own. The next month, they will do another promo again. You have not even finished selling this one. You are still at that time, start scamming customers. You look for somebody who has just left work and say, hey, when you do this business, if you put in 10 million, this is how much you will get. Those stupid ones, they are just looking at what they will get. They forget that what they get is a discount on their own money. That will give you a brand new car. A brand new car worth 2 million. You spend 10 million to buy a brand new car of 2 million, and then have a warehouse of products that you cannot sell. You must understand that when you are in business, there's no friendliness about it. Nigerian breweries is not a friend to Guinness. Guinness is not a friend to Nestle. Nestle is not a friend to PZ. Nobody's anybody's friend.
It's war. It's transactions. War.
It's war. You must know that you are in war. You are not in war. There are external aggressors. There are also internal saboteurs. People want to sabotage you from inside. You must be. So you see that must set the rules. And those rules, the body of those rules is what we now call a system. The body of those rules is what we now call a system.
Wow.
Yes, so at this point, I say thank you. Wonderful discussing.